Hello everyone. Today I will be talking about Building Construction Environment Management Regulations 2022. Recently, on 20th February 2022, the central government has issued a draft notification of the Building Construction Environment Management Regulations 2022. So, these draft regulations were issued by the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change. And this ministry has also invited public feedback on the regulations over the next 2 months. So the public has been given the opportunity to give their feedback, to give their opinion on these regulations. Now, if we talk about the regulations, if we talk about the rules, then these rules talks about construction of buildings along with protection of environment. They are focusing on protecting environment, increasing the green space in the urban areas, and that's why these rules are very, very important. So let's discuss some of the provisions that have been provided to us under these regulations. One of them is that buildings with a built-up area of more than 5,000 square meters are covered under these rules. And this even includes the expansion and renovation of existing buildings. For every 80 square meters of land, at least one tree should be planted within construction sites for all buildings. So by doing this, the plot should have at least 10% green cover, and by doing all these exercise, by doing all these things, this will increase the green spaces in the urban areas. Now, these rules also focuses on topsoil. So obviously, while construction is going on, stripping of topsoil is very common. But these rules specifically lay down that stripping of topsoil is allowed only up to a maximum depth of 20 centimeters for any construction, including buildings, pavements, etc. And that too, the stripped soil, this 20 centimeter which is required, which is allowed, then this particular stripped soil should be collected, stored, and used for plantation purposes to meet the conditions under the rules. So this stripped soil is not, this stripped topsoil is not wasted. That is also stored, collected for further plantation of the trees for the further plantation. Now, these rules make rainwater harvesting or groundwater recharge system compulsory, and also the central groundwater authority's approval is mandatory to use groundwater for the construction of buildings. So these rules are taking into consideration each and every aspect, that how they can protect the environment which might get harmed because of these constructing activities. So construction is strictly prohibited on wetlands and water bodies. And this provision is if this provision is strictly implemented, it will prevent encroachments and will reduce urban floods, which is recently witnessed in a lot of cities. So you can see each and every aspect of the environment is being taken into consideration under these rules. And it is also mandatory to install on-site sewage plants with 100% wastewater treatment if there is no common sewage plant. So dual plumbing system should be incorporated. One is for the supply of fresh water and another is for the supply of treated wastewater. So by doing this, they will conserve water. It encourages the gray water management. It encourages that how the water system can be treated, the wastewater can be treated, and it can be again utilized. The best example is in our sewage systems, the water that comes in the flush can be used as the wastewater that has been there through our kitchen or the water with which we wash our clothes, that can be utilized, that can be treated, and then can be again utilized for our sewage system. So the ministry has stated these rules, and these rules, if they conflict with any other rules or regulation, the strict rule amongst them will be applicable. So these are in short the new rules that have been introduced by the central government, and which are very beneficial for both, for the construction purpose also, and also for saving our environment, for protecting our environment. I hope these rules are helpful to all of you. Please do like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And in case you have any query in regard to legal matters or law exams, you can reach out to me on my Instagram ID or on my email ID. Link for the same is provided in the description below. Thank you very much.